Hey Flea fam, welcome to another episode of You,
Me,
and the Flea. Happy Thursday, welcome back.
Happy Thursday.
Today, fasten your seatbelts, peeps. And Rachel.
We're going right in.
We are not playing games. This is the funnest episode we do, in my opinion. What are we doing today, Rachel?
We are going to be asking each other triggered questions based off of things we have seen at the flea market.
Yeah.
What do I mean by that? I'm going to say Christmas decor, and then I have a question for Christina that made me think of the Christmas time, right?
Right. So...
Who wants to go first?
Well, we've done this before, so it's an episode we're bringing back. So if you're new, we had a lot of fun the last time. So, yeah, these get a little wild. These get a little deep. And there's no exceptions with today. I do not know Rachel's questions, full disclosure. She does not know mine, so...
You didn't take a look?
I don't. You know me. I don't like to do that to myself. Same thing with, like, The Bachelor. Like, I don't do spoilers. I can't.
Okay.
So, here we go.
All right, I'm going to go first.
Get in there.
Okay, so I have the item Christmas decor. So there's been a lot of Christmas decor
from last season,
from the last couple months when we've been filming. And my question is, what is one reason you wish you had a partner over these past holidays?
Oh, darn.
Well, we're going in.
Really hitting it. Okay, I think off the top of my head, it's really boring lately.
Totally.
It's like the past few years with it just being like my parents and like my siblings, it's like really boring if you don't have like, you know, more people to like share the same stuff. Like I talk to my parents every day, so it's like we know our day to day, and like on holidays, it's just like sometimes it could feel like just another day, like me having dinner there, you know?
Yeah.
So like having someone special to like share those moments with, I think is really fun. But also, I mean, just to like, I mean, you know, again, like gift giving with my family is like blah, but like gift giving with like someone you love and care about is also really fun. Why did you have to do this to me?
I mean, I'm just wondering, like for me,
I don't want to go into another holiday season alone. So if you're listening out there and
that's what I'm saying. This was my first holiday season single in a while, and I was over it.
Yeah, it's not great.
People are like, oh, do you want to do that? I'm like, oh, the ninth wheel? I'm good.
I mean, it's nice that, like, you don't have to worry about it and you don't have to whatever, like, you know, worry about getting a person something or, like, a gift. But,
I like doing that stuff, though.
Yeah. I know. So, it is. It's fun. I love gift giving, so it's, like, I don't mind it. To me, like, it's more of a single awareness day than, like, Valentine's Day, in my opinion.
The holidays?
Yeah. Okay. So, all right. Mine that I saw a watch at the flea market, like a wristwatch. So my question for you is, did you have a curfew when you were younger? And did you stay out late? I'm talking like 20s.
No. Wanda and Mike were very good with us. None of us had curfews. But that I think they didn't give us a curfew because we were so like upfront and honest with what we were doing. Plus with my dad not drinking, he always was our DD.
I gotcha.
Like if we went to a party, he would always pick us up. So no, we didn't have a curfew, but I think it's because we like respected their boundaries.
Gotcha.
Now if we were coming in at 3-4 a.m., that would not be it wouldn't be a thing.
Same.
Yeah. Okay. So we just saw the custom perfume booth recently when they made us a scent each. And my question is there a scent that you absolutely hate or can't stand, like on a female or a male? Or is there something dating that like you smell on someone and you're like, absolutely not?
Yeah.
What is it?
Oh, it's the scent my mom has. And it's like from the 80s or 90s. It's one of those, like, I can't remember if it's
probably like a eau de parfum, so it's like very musky, very strong,
musky. And I just want to be like, oh. And every time my mom like still wears it
on her like special occasions.
Yes. Or like she'll throw it in like on top of something, you know.
Oh yeah, but it takes over the whole thing.
Totally.
Yep.
And she won't get rid of it because she thinks it smells so good on her. And I'm like, oh, it's just too much. I'm trying it. There's like an other old man smell. My dad doesn't wear it because he actually has good taste. He likes like the cool oceany smells, you know?
The fresh.
But there is this one scent in a male too that I'm like thinking of, and I like want to like, I'm like, I basically don't like musky smells.
Got it.
I'm like not, I don't do well with them.
Got it.
If it's like a musk like mixed with something, I can handle it. But like, ugh, I don't know. I can just smell them. But anyway.
Not a thing.
Not a thing.
Okay.
Okay, we recently saw Care Bears. So, my question to you is, what is something you do not care about?
Ooh, do not care about. Ooh.
Currently.
What don't I care about? I don't care. I'm trying to think.
I feel like you always say it, but you really do care.
Yeah. I know I'm going to get... I shouldn't say this, actually. I'll get crucified. I feel like or someone will be like, I honestly don't care about politics.
Really?
In a way, just...
Yeah.
I'm good on the arguing between the sides. Like, that's the thing I really don't care about. Because if, like, we're going to go out to dinner and then you're going to ask me something and we're going to get into this, I will
it's
simply...
It's not that you don't care about the issues. You just don't care about it as a whole.
No, I don't need to elaborate on it. I don't care what your opinion is. If you want to vote for them, her, they, whatever, that's cool. I just don't... I'm good.
Yeah, you're fine. You're indifferent. Yeah. Okay. Love that.
Okay. So we did recently see like a table that was Christmas decor and like Thanksgiving stuff. My question for you is, would you rather celebrate Thanksgiving or Christmas? Because I feel like I remember you saying something and then I could not remember what your answer was.
Yeah, I mean, I like Thanksgiving because generally it's just like more of like a food, chill, relax type of holiday. But I like the overall spirit though of Christmas time. I feel like in general people are just more joyful and giving.
The lights and like
the glam of it all.
Sure.
Do I like the only part about Christmas that I don't like is the part where it's like it feels a little over the top sometime, or like you feel like you're not doing enough, or like I feel like you
now
have to be
more than ever because of social media. All the holidays and birthdays
it's like start sooner, and like
why don't you have
to have an aesthetic.
Your cabinet should be wrapped in the wrapping bows and well,
that's even like trashy now. Like considered, it's like you need to have like frosted, like sparkly, whatever. I'm like, oh my god. I'm not putting I didn't put anything up this year.
I didn't either.
I'm just not in the mood.
Nope.
Okay.
Are you?
I know. We're moving on. The holidays are over. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Obviously the flea market sells toothpaste, and I immediately associate that with bad breath. And so my question for you is, what is something that gives you the ick?
Honestly, bad breath is gross. I don't want to see your white tennis shoes all crusty and dusty. Put a different pair on. Dirt underneath the fingernails.
What if the crusty sneaker goes with the vibe?
Okay, that's fine, but it's still like, you know what I'm talking about. Just get a new pair.
Yeah.
Dirt under the nails.
Really?
I'm like, my dad always said something
like
about
visual
nails.
Things.
Yeah, because if like they're dirty where everyone is seeing them, imagine where they're not being seen.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
So I would say,
okay, those are good icks.
Yeah, and bad breath is actually gross,
dude.
You can smell that cavity a mile away.
I don't want to smell your morning coffee. I'm sorry. Gotta go.
Okay. My next thing is the used clothing dollar pile.
Okay.
When was the last time you felt used by someone?
Honestly, I feel used a lot.
You do?
I do. I don't know if it's like just because I am a giver, and so like sometimes if it's not reciprocated, or like if I feel like someone didn't like thank me, I feel
in a way
like I feel like it was malicious for me to do that. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's like
thank you for what? Like anything, like give me an example. Like
you go out to dinner with someone
Sure.
and it's like, oh, I pick up the tab.
Yes.
And it's like, you know, later that night when
Yes.
someone texts me and is like, thank you so much again for dinner.
Yeah.
I had a great
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Like for me, that is like,
Everything.
yes.
Totally.
Like I will continue to buy that person
Correct.
dinner.
Correct.
But like when someone doesn't say anything.
I agree.
And it's just
Yeah.
like.
You're like, oh, word.
Okay, so not only did you assume that I would drive an hour to come see you, but
Yep.
like also
I paid.
you know, out of like my free heart because I like love my friends, for example. It's like I did that and then I just feel not good about what
Yeah.
I did. I think that's what it is when I
Okay.
feel used. Same thing with like work. Like, I mean, if you like go above and beyond for a project and like someone doesn't like see that or like thank me for it in a weird way, then I'm like, oh, did they seek me out for that knowing that I was going to do it and then
Take
basically,
advantage
yes,
of
basically
you.
if I feel taken advantage
Yes.
of, I feel used.
Yeah.
For
Okay.
sure. So
Okay.
and it's in a lot of things.
I got it.
So just thank people.
Yeah. It's not hard.
Or me.
Whatever Christina does, you better thank her, you guys.
Literally.
Anything.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, that was my question, wasn't it?
Oh, so it's me. Okay. All right. The flea market sells gum. So I thought, what is the last sticky situation you were in?
Oh, God. Let's think about this. Last sticky situation I was in. There's been a few here in the last 6 months, I will say.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out which one I want to elaborate on. You know, when
Oh my
like,
God.
yeah, you just are in a situation that is not good
Yeah.
and you're like,
Sticky.
what am I doing?
Yeah.
But somehow it's like hard to get out of the
Yeah.
stickiness.
Well, it's always hard to get out of sticks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the quicksand is pulling you in.
You know, if you have maple syrup on your hand, it ain't going away until you.
So
you wipe it off.
I'm not going to give it an exact one, but I have been in a lot in the last 6 months. So, I mean, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah,
All
it's, we're going to hope for the next 6 months, no sticky.
Steer clear from Rachel if you
Please.
don't want.
And don't involve me in any of your sticky drama.
Oh, good. Okay.
Okay. So, Master Lock, we had just seen. Like all
Master
those
Lock.
locks.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Would you say you lock up your true feelings more than you would like to?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty.
Like in the workplace, everywhere?
Yeah. Okay, and I say that because I feel like you could see it in my face.
Oh, I can
You know what I'm
definitely see it
saying?
in your
Yeah,
face
yeah,
now
yeah.
more than ever.
I feel like things are definitely, even if I'm keeping them in, you know.
Yeah.
You know by like my aura.
Body language.
How I'm really feeling. Yeah, like
Yeah.
true people that know me know what's
Honestly,
up.
it takes Christina a while to get past, but when you do it,
Oh.
I do. You don't want to be on the other side. Trust me. It is not good.
I think that's anything though. Like if I'm like super sad,
Yeah.
it takes me a minute to get out of that
Yeah.
too. If I'm like super like unmotivated, it takes me to get a minute out of it. Takes like you said, like once I get
It's the
to that like
Sagittarius
cliff,
and you.
I'm like,
Sag energy.
I just need a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sag energy. All right, the flea market sells onions.
Ugh.
What's the last thing that made you cry?
I cried yesterday. I think the last thing that made me cry.
Rachel, you're
Yeah, like-
supposed to be a tough cookie.
My ex-boyfriend moving on. I don't know. That was the last thing that made me
Oh,
cry.
damn.
My aunt just had a stroke.
Okay.
So
okay.
yeah.
Rachel?
I mean, but hey, we're talking honest
I
here.
know, yeah, dude.
You know I ain't gonna hold back.
Triggered.
Shoot.
Pow!
Yeah.
Dang. Okay, I don't mean to laugh. I don't mean to laugh at things that
but
make
I
you
think
cry,
it's yeah. You guys all think Christina thinks I'm this like tough exterior girl.
You know what?
I'm like
I really
you have
did, but you actually are a softie.
as I'm soft as
Yeah,
hell.
I know.
And
It's
I
really
think
weird.
you really did think that, and now that you've like known me more, I'm
Yeah.
like
Now I'm like, dog.
toughen up.
It's the Leo in you. What are you?
Libra.
Libra.
It's fine. The same.
It's the Leo tendency in you.
Sure. You knew what you were talking about.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, vintage rings. We see a lot of vintage rings, right? We have Crazy Joe is one of our favorite vendors. We have many favorite vendors. So one of our guys in Alsip, and he has a lot of cool rings and vintage things.
Yeah.
What is your dream engagement ring?
Dude, I don't care. I'm wearing diamonds right now. No, I don't.
Okay, but if you could pick any, come on.
No, I mean, wholeheartedly honest. I feel like I've tried everything on from like round, oval, pear, square. They all look okay on my hand, so I don't care. Yeah, I don't know why. I just always want something like larger because my hands are a little bit bigger. Oh yeah. So I like, as long as it's like you could see it on my finger.
Sure.
Dude, these days, I'll take a rubber band or something. Just give me a nice fella.
A gym band. That's seriously where I'm at. Just give me one of.
But there's like some drama going around about like Selena Gomez's engagement ring.
Her ring is freaking beautiful.
It's beautiful, but I think people are pissed at whatever cut that is. Marquee. That she's making them cool now or something.
They've been cool.
They are.
Everyone leave these celebrities alone.
I know. God.
Got engaged over a Taco Bell picnic. Catch me. I'm sorry.
True love right there. Okay. The flea market sells shaving cream. So my question for you is, what's your favorite asset on a guy?
The smile is big. But if we're talking physical, like...
smile is
Let me see those big arms. Like, whoa. You know what I mean. Like the muscular arms.
Okay.
Yeah. You asked.
All right, guys. Brawn up, baby.
Those big arms.
Nice. Okay, guys. Big arms only.
Beanie Babies is something we had just seen.
Okay.
Do you have any collectibles or things you have collected over the years that people don't know about?
No.
Nothing? Why do I think you have this like hidden secret? Like
no.
Nothing. You don't collect nothing.
Not a damn thing.
Okay. I'm like, I've never heard you talk about anything, but I'm like, maybe it's like some secret undercover like project.
No.
Mission project she's not.
I don't like anything enough.
Me either.
I don't know.
And to just carry it from place to place you live.
No.
Me either.
I don't like anything enough. I carry memories.
Yeah.
If that counts.
Yeah.
Like I have a couple scrapbooks.
Yeah, I love that.
But no. Okay, we recently saw shot glasses for sale. So what's your favorite shot, Rachel?
Favorite shot is going to be a lemon drop.
Really? Still? Okay.
Yeah, if you give me on like a good day, I can do a shot of tequila, but like, a lemon drop, but make it strong. Like I want a good lemon drop. I don't want some like BS
something tart
liquidy. Yeah. Something hit me where it hurts. Okay.
I love a good lemon drop, but they're very inconsistent.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
That's what's hard about them.
What's your favorite shot?
Definitely mine is a lemon drop too.
Yeah.
What else do I like? Vegas bomb.
Yeah, Vegas bombs are good.
I just
can only have like a few because then it's like the sugar for me.
Yeah.
Anyways. Okay. Long lighters. We had just seen, those ones that like
like a candle lighter. Uh-huh.
If you got stuck in the middle of the woods, would you be able to start a fire and survive?
Okay.
I'm like, do you have survival? Like, did you do Girl Scouts?
You know what? I'm a very determined person that I feel like I would literally
make
not
it
stop
happen
until I figured it out. I don't know though. Like, can you still do it with like a stick and a rock type of thing? Or do you like grind them?
I think if you put enough friction, probably.
I know, and I would not stop until I tried. Also, to be fair, like I don't really. Do I need a fire?
No, I guess if you want to be cold.
I'll pass.
Okay.
I'll be cold. All right. As we know, Swap-O-Rama sells sunglasses. So I'm triggered to ask you, is there someone you wish you could block from your life right now?
Yeah.
But can't. I wasn't done.
Oh. But can't?
But can't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a weird feeling.
I know, kind of like sunglasses. You could block it, but Still there, dude.
Yeah, I'm like, just thank God social media has like the mute button now.
Yeah.
We love a good mute.
We love a good mute.
Mute. Yeah.
Be right back. Mm-hmm. Okay, go ahead.
Construction gear is a big thing that's sold at the flea market.
It is, yeah.
Would you prefer a blue-collared man or a man who dresses up in a suit every day?
Dude, girl, again, I would take a man in a fucking furry costume at this point. Not preferred, but I mean, I'm just so tired, you know? I don't
exhausting.
care what you're wearing, what you're doing.
No.
Like, just be nice to me and like,
have some
rub
type
my
of
back a
passion
little.
and like have goals or something. Yeah.
Just like get me my favorite latte in the morning and like rub my back. You know what I'm saying?
Tell me I'm
like,
pretty.
I know I am, so like I don't need that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
no, but seriously.
Just you know.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we are not picky anymore.
No, you can't be. You really
Got
can't.
it.
If they have okay. Here's what you should really ask. Teeth. Like, you know, let's just make sure we have a nice set of like teeth, fellas, and like a job. Mm-hmm. You know? Mm-hmm. I don't care if it's blue collar or white collar, yellow collar.
Yep.
Just have a job.
Yes.
Okay. Moving on. A good outfit. A lot of outfits at the Flea. And for me personally, a good outfit just makes me feel like I can take on the world. So my question to you is, what makes you feel confident?
Ooh. What makes me feel confident? Honestly, working out. Like taking care of myself. Like, as much as I hate it, but like when I have my hair done, when my makeup's I'm not saying on. I'm just saying like when I am like put together, I could have no makeup on, but if my hair and my nails are done and I'm in like an athleisure, I'm feeling confident in myself.
Perfect.
Yep.
So like just a good day in your skin.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. A good day in my skin. A day where I wake up and I'm not like, oh my God, why don't I look like this?
So even like just probably like a good mental clarity day for you.
Completely.
Okay. Love that.
Mental clarity day for sure.
Cheers to that.
Okay, so okay, we just saw a tower fan. My question for you is, do you sleep in complete silence? And how do you feel about people who do? I'm trying to think when we were together.
You know, okay,
you had a
I don't know. It's like a very okay. Like in those situations, like in a hotel room, I always have the TV on. I don't have a TV in my room right now. So I always have a fan usually, but also I live on a very, very busy street.
Yeah.
So there are always sounds going on, whether it's like a siren, a car, people talking. And I leave my window cracked for that reason. So there's always something going on.
Got it.
Yeah.
So you can hear something. Yeah, I can't sleep in the dead silent either.
Yeah.
No way.
I don't know. That's a little too much for me. Unless I'm like super tired, you know?
Yeah, I gotta be drugged or something to be like passing out.
For the most part, I need something to like, you know,
background.
Keep my brain moving for a minute.
Same.
All right. We saw a lot of sports equipment. Who's your favorite player?
Ooh. You know, I'm gonna be honest. Are we talking football, basketball, anything? Any player?
Name a couple players.
All right, couple players. Right now, I'm really looking at like George Kittle from the 49ers. Ooh. I don't know why. Something about his like shaggy, dirty white boy thing is like hot. I'm like still Kelsey fans of both of them, both right? Of them now like, I'm really thinking Jason's hot. I'm like, yo, you're daddy. Jason is daddy.
He's daddy.
And then, you know, let's just say I don't have a favorite. I like looking at all good-looking men playing sports. I don't care if y'all are playing volleyball, soccer, golf. I'm there. I'm there.
Okay.
An athletic man is very attractive to me.
Yeah, there's something about the determination and the eyes,
team effort,
yes.
the like, yeah.
The hard work, the motivation type of fella.
Yeah.
Okay. Love that.
We just saw a Mexican flag recently, and my question for you is, what is an absolute red flag dating someone? Like you meet someone today, we get off this podcast, and then
I have a few.
Okay, well tell me.
No, I don't know. Okay.
Why?
Because I know I'm going to end up with someone with it, probably.
Okay. A dog.
A dog.
I already know.
Yeah.
Christina hates dogs.
Non-negotiable. Immediate swipe left. Yeah, okay, so that, I think, I'm trying to think of some other ones. Like, I'm not like it's not like physicality. Like, you can be 5'8". I don't care, right? Like, that's not a non-negotiable. I'm trying to think now.
No, okay,
But
it could be like,
them.
okay, a red flag isn't like, hasn't talked to his parents for 10 years.
Yes.
That's a red flag for me.
Yes.
Why are you not talking to your family?
Total red flag.
Okay, so stuff like that. It doesn't necessarily...
Living with your parents still, if you're 30 plus, it could come off as red flag.
Sure.
Now, I do have friends that still do that.
Yeah.
And there's a solid explanation, and that's fine. So as long as I hear what's up, we're good there. I'm trying to... No, I do have a lot. I'm just...
said a lot.
Brain fart right now.
I know, it's hard when you get the questions.
I think if you haven't been at a job for a long time, that's kind of a red flag. Unless you're like really high up and you're like hired to like go in there and like clean something up and then move on. Then again, I think there's like there could be like, reasons for
One-offs,
everything. Some of the other ones I'll leave alone.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay.
And a job. Please have a freaking job.
Yeah, that's my number one red flag.
If people are supporting you, unless you have like a sick trust fund, like...
No.
I am not your mom.
Been there,
Sorry.
done that.
Okay, headphones. We saw a lot of those, obviously. What is some recent noise that you've been trying to drown out?
Recent noise. I will say, actually, there has been some recent noise that I've been hearing. There's just like so much stuff about like, being single and in your 30s, and it's like, oh, should you freeze your eggs? Should you do this? Should you do that? This is like, people have asked me this lately, like, oh, well, you're not married yet, and like, do you want to have a kid? Like, have you ever thought about doing stuff like that? I'm like, dog, I'm 33. You're like, really? But then like you hear podcast episodes, like literally, and it's like the earlier you do it, the better. I'm like, what? So for me right now, I'm trying to not hear that. Okay, I don't want to hear about it. I'm on my own path.
Yep.
I think it's some of like the medical stuff that people are doing that I'm just like, what?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah. It's like the noise of like, oh, like you're quietly aging type of thing.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. There's like a lot of
noise
talk
in
about
there
that.
right now.
Yeah.
I agree.
Okay. So makeup. We buy this often at the flea market. Is there a trend right now in the makeup industry that you can absolutely not get behind?
A trend in the makeup industry?
How like years ago it was like the cut crease. Like I personally hated that. I thought it looked very draggy.
Yeah.
I know you've talked about like the skincare stuff.
I think I would just say like the no makeup look. Like just put some, can we like, okay, can you put an eyeliner on now? Like, are we done here?
Yeah, put a little something.
You look boring.
Yeah.
Like people are starting to look boring to me.
Yeah.
I
agree.
Like I feel like especially growing up, like makeup used to be a little bit more of like a self-expression.
Totally.
Like people played with colors more and like whatever. And I'm not saying do all that, but like, okay, like let's
switch it up.
I like more bold looks on women.
Yeah.
And I feel like, I don't know, everything's just looking so boring
muted
still.
I agree.
So anyways, I would say that.
Agreed.
That trend is stale. Just saying. All right. So we have vacuums for sale at the flea market. So my question to you, Rachel, is who or what currently sucks?
Dating.
Totally.
Sucks. Hate it.
God, I can't wait for us to have a freaking
I'm new to
Valentine's
this.
Day
I'm new to this whole thing, and I am just like,
oh my God. Yeah, welcome.
Ick.
Welcome.
Now I know when I'd be like, tell me everything you did, and you're like, there's nothing to tell you.
Literally.
Now I get it.
It's exhausting. It's stupid.
I like quickly downloaded an app, and after literally 2 days, I was like, no, I can't do this. I'm not on anything. I will not be going on anything. I am meeting you in the organic. If I don't meet you out, then it ain't happening.
We'll talk romance during Valentine's
Yeah.
Day season, but yeah, dude, it's
So yeah, dating.
This ain't the vibe.
Dating.
Okay.
Okay, mole. We
Mole,
have at the flea market. Is there any food that gives you the ick? Like completely.
Okra.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just it's too many textures. It's like furry on the outside. It has seeds and it's like slimy. It's like a very
like an urchin.
It's gross.
What is it? Like a sea urchin?
No, it's no, it's definitely a vegetable.
Okras?
Okra. Yeah.
Oh.
And there's like a Greek dish, and everyone loves like the Greek dish of it, and I'm just like, I'll pass. It's just
Altogether.
too whatever. So I would say that for sure. And there's probably other things, but that's literally like the first thing that comes to my head. Okra.
Okay.
Okay. We have a lot of cowboy hats for sale. Would you rather date a country boy or a city boy?
At this point, I'm going country.
Really?
Shoot. I need to switch it up.
Really? Okay,
Yeah,
for
dog.
the switch up factor.
I might date somebody in the army. I don't know.
Oh.
I just
Listen,
feel
a
like I
dog's
have
a
to
dog.
do, yeah, no matter what. I think I just.
I don't care if you live on acres or
No.
in 500 square
And
feet.
I'm going to be
A dog's a
honest.
dog.
It doesn't matter if you live
Yeah.
in rural Michigan
Yep.
or city Chicago.
Totally.
It's all the same thing.
We'll leave it at that.
I mean, yeah.
All right, I'll do another one here.
Oh.
Because I have a lot here. Okay.
Okay.
Obviously a lot of candles for sale. What is something that is currently lighting you up?
Lighting me up, honestly, I just like really, really, really want to take my company to the next level right now. And I think it's just seeing like all this professional development I have seen on like my LinkedIn and my Facebook with like people in my networking community. That's kind of like putting fire up my ass a little bit. I'm like,
that.
yes, you're on a panel, you're doing this, you're doing that.
Yep.
All right,
Bet.
time to step it up.
That.
Let's elevate.
Nice.
Yeah.
Dude, if you're not doing anything else, I think that's the best thing to do. That's my opinion.
I'm like, just nourish what you got.
Yep.
And that's what we're doing.
Right. Okay.
Okay, so press-on nails are a big thing at the flea market right now. Now that you are a nail girly, if you guys didn't know this, Christina wasn't before.
Oh my God.
Will they stay? Is this a permanent thing? Do you have a staple color you're going to be doing?
Okay, contrary to beliefs here, Rachel, I've always been kind of a nail girly. I just didn't care as much.
So what changed?
I don't know. I just feel like now I actually found someone I liked.
Yeah.
She's right across the street from me,
Yep.
and it's like now I like look forward to seeing her.
Yes.
I hate the nail experience. Like I hate sitting there for an hour.
Dread it.
I fall asleep like every single time. It is not enjoyable.
Nope.
I hate the small talk.
No,
it's like
all of it.
It's not a fun service for me.
Me
So that's
either.
why when like people would like pick at my skin or like I would like I'm just like I'm not going back.
Yeah.
And it's a waste of money. Like it's not an enjoyable experience. Like I don't know. So I just didn't
Somebody
really
changed your mind.
Yeah, exactly. Someone changed my mind and I'm good about it, you know?
Yeah, and they look great.
Well, thanks very much. They're a little outgrown at this moment, but
They do.
yeah, so right now I'm in a red phase where I did like a bold red for like a whole year, and now I'm on like a winter red. So
Yeah.
I think we're gonna keep like red.
Okay.
You know.
I see you as a red girl.
Thanks. I used to be black and white, but now I'm like, you know, a little pop of color never hurt anyone.
I love that.
All right, we have a lot of chargers for sale. So, question for you is, how are you keeping yourself charged and motivated these days?
Honestly, for me, I have to actively literally do all the things that make me feel good.
Okay.
Walking, going to the gym, taking my hot showers, my skincare routines, all that stuff.
Okay.
I know it seems so like trivial, but like those things make me tick.
Okay.
Doing my routine in the morning, like that is how I get through and like keep it balanced and keep it moving.
Gotcha.
I gotta stay. Your girl's type A. She's gotta stay on.
Stay committed to something. Yeah. Okay.
Crystals. Okay.
Okay.
We've had an episode about them before, and now my question is, have you brought any of them into your life? Mm-hmm. And if so, which ones?
The one you gave me, the quartz.
Rose quartz?
Yeah.
Okay. Where do you keep it?
It's in my room, like
Okay.
you said. Just waiting for it to rub off.
It's the same.
It was under my pillow, and then that wasn't doing anything, so
We moved it.
it's now on the nightstand.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah. Just waiting for that to appear.
Drop.
Okay. Gosh, I have some really good ones here about
Ask him.
I am. Okay. All right. A bra. We sell a lot of bras. What's something that makes you feel the most supported?
Honestly, I think it's like my relationship with people I work with and like my family and friends.
Okay.
Yep.
So relationships, usually. Love that. What about them?
I think just like the loyalty, like the comfort it brings, just like, you know, I appreciate it because my relationships with you, for instance, in the professional world, and then my friends who are, you know, more on the personal level or whatever, like everyone is just kind of straight with me. And that's what I appreciate is like, people don't tell me what I want to hear.
Yeah.
And that's what I like.
Okay.
Even though it's hard to accept those things, you know? Yeah. Relationships for me are like, I don't know what I would do without them.
Well said.
Would be boring.
We'd be very boring.
So we recently were at the produce table and saw limes. When is the last time someone left a bitter taste in your mouth?
Ooh. I think off the top of my head, I feel like there was a person at a bar that like, yes. This person is like a TV personality, like locally in the city, and ran into him at a local bar here in Chicago. And we happened to be there for a little while, so we saw like different groups kind of like intermingling with him, and just seeing him interact with those groups so differently, I'm just like, ugh.
People, yeah.
Yeah, sour. I'm like, you know, I don't know. It's hard to respect people that are phony.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So, and you can really tell that off the bat by just even literally me observing.
Watching someone.
Yeah, and then we actually did, like, started talking to him, like, pretty later on in the day, and I'm just like, oh, this doesn't feel good, you know?
Yeah.
Sour taste. All right. We have body wash for sale. So, Rachel, when's the last time you did something dirty?
4 days ago. I'm kidding.
Not your last shower, Rachel.
No, I know. I would definitely say within the last 30 days.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe not something I'm necessarily proud of.
Oh, okay. We'll leave it at that.
Yeah. We'll leave it at that for sure. We will definitely leave it at that.
All right, cool.
Okay. There's a lot of snacks at the flea market, but in particular, I'm talking about these ones at Alsip that we saw. What is the worst thing you have ever been given at someone's house as like a snack or like an hors d'oeuvre, and you're just like, ew, absolutely not.
Okay. In my book club, every single time we would go, the person that would host and pick the book, or I'm sorry, the person that would pick the book of the month would host us at their house. And there was this girl, God bless her, she's like literally the best human ever. She had such a nice like spread of like pizza, salad, whatever. And she made a cake that went along with the book. Like in the book, there was like a specific cake. I don't remember. It was like a carrot cake or something like that, chocolate cake or whatever. And so she had that. But however, one of the girls in our group was gluten-free. And so she's like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, I can't have the cake. I'm gluten-free. And she's like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Like, I didn't get a gluten-free dessert because she had like a gluten-free pizza and like whatever. And so she went in the cupboard and was like, but I have these like really good treats from Costco. And it was like these like, they were almost like oatmeal chocolate chip like type of like
bites.
Little bites.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
They're called hunks.
I know what they are.
Yeah, similar. They weren't that, but like similar to that.
I know
right?
exactly
Okay.
what you're talking about.
So she's like, oh, does anyone else want one? And I was like, oh yeah, actually that sounds good. And like literally we passed the bag around. We each got like a thing. And we're like eating them, dude. And I'm like, eating it, and it was like literally
doesn't
like
go down.
It was horrific.
I know exactly what you're talking about. And she was like,
I'm obsessed with them. I eat them every single day and like whatever. And I'm like,
so are the Sadowskis.
oh my god.
Yeah.
But finally, one girl was like, I think this is right. Like, these don't, she said what we were all thinking. She's like, they don't taste, it tastes like sour. And it did. It was sour.
So they were probably bad.
Sure enough, later that evening, she texted us all and was like, oh my God, you guys, I looked at the bag and it said keep refrigerated. And they've literally been in my cupboard for weeks. So we like all ate these like
gross,
sour.
Oh.
Yeah. It was,
and those are like dates and stuff.
It was supposed to be a dessert and it smelled like blue cheese. I'm not joking.
No,
it was really bad.
I'm surprised you even got it
bad.
down.
I'm kind. I threw it back, you know?
Yeah, I get it.
All right, listen. We have hair dye, okay? Hair dye for sale. If you didn't know, we have it at the place. So, have you ever done something to cover up something bad that you've done?
Yeah.
Recently?
No, not recently.
Okay.
No, I haven't really, I don't do like crazy stuff anymore.
Okay.
Maybe I should start, but.
You sure?
Not that
I
crazy.
mean, it could be like, you know, you were late for something and you're like,
yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. Recently, though, I'm sure I've done something.
Okay, so the white lies live. Okay.
No, everybody white lies a little bit.
Maybe it's not hair dye for you. Maybe it's the spray.
Oh, yeah. That root corrector. You got that root corrector.
Oh my God. Not the root spray. All right, hit us with a few more.
Okay. We sell sneakers at the flea market. With you living in a high rise, is there anything R rated that you hear?
Wait, say that again?
With you living in a high rise, is there anything like rated R that you hear?
No.
Really?
My building is so like well done because it was like built in like the late 60s, 70s. So I can't hear a peep. I literally can't hear a peep. Even like the windows, if my window is closed, like I can't hear anything. Now, I live across the street from hotels.
Yeah.
So I can see things. And I have seen things.
Oh, I have seen things at your house. So I believe it.
A lot of people in the hotels, they have...
They do not
nothing to hide.
And they don't cover the blinds.
Nope.
Yep.
Nope. They like the sunlight. I'll tell you that much.
Interesting.
And I try not to be a peeping Tom. I really don't. But sometimes, you know, when you're washing your windows, you just see.
Yeah.
Can't help it.
Can't help it. Okay.
There's spices for sale at the flea market. Do you like a man with flavor? And if so, what kind?
Ooh, flavor. At this point, I am open to anything. Flavor or no flavor. And, yeah, hit me with your best shot. Like you said, blue collar, yellow collar, white. I am spicy or not. Okay. I'll take it either
you
way.
Like a little flavor.
I'm starting to think maybe I don't need flavor because the two flavored are just not working out. So.
And you have a lot of flavor.
Right.
So, okay.
Wow. All right then.
I have one. Another one. Okay. Their mattresses are for sale. What is something embarrassing you have next to your bed? Don't ask me.
I have a self-help book.
Oh, okay. That's not embarrassing. That's good.
Mine's like a self-help book. I don't really have anything embarrassing. In my journal, a self-help book. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay.
There's nothing.
Okay.
Why do I feel like you're going to say like retainers or something?
Oh, dude, I have a lot of embarrassing things.
Really?
Oh, yeah. A bottle of Tylenol now. I'm like, why don't I have these here for my hangovers?
That's not embarrassing, though.
At this age.
Why? Your body hurts. Well, it's better than having to get up.
You know?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to keep going because I have a really few.
Okay.
We have piñatas for sale. Who would you love to take a swing at right now?
I got a guy and a girl.
Oh!
Yeah. Do I have to tell you names?
No, you don't have to.
Yeah. Okay. You already know the girl. I think you know both of them, actually. So, yeah, we're good. There's a few people I would just like to give like a quick and then move on.
Just don't give you a stick. I gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, medicine. We have a lot of medicine for sale. What's something that makes you sick?
Liars. Like, no, not like... It's like pathological liars. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm just bro, what is your story? True, not true?
Yeah, what's going on here?
What else makes me sick? I don't know. People who just like don't take care of themselves.
Yeah.
I get the ick.
Yeah. think jerks. Ugh, makes me sick.
Like mean people.
Mean.
Yeah.
Mean individuals.
Just for what?
I don't know for what, you know?
They need a hug.
All right, evening clutch. Like a nice, glitz bag. What's one celebrity you wish you could go on a date with?
Ooh. Honestly, my biggest crush has always been Alec Baldwin.
What?
Always.
That's so random.
From the movie It's Complicated, which came out in 2009, I literally fell in love with him.
Oh my God.
So I would either go out with him or Martha Stewart.
Like romantically?
Oh, that's what you're asking?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Alec Baldwin. I'll definitely.
Like an evening out.
Alec Baldwin.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Like if someone asked you to like a red
Honestly,
carpet.
Martha, I would probably go out with her too. I've watched her documentary a few times, and I pick up something different each time I watch it.
She's the best.
Dog,
she's literally the best.
She's an OG.
A boss.
Yeah.
Sorry, gotta go.
Yeah.
She literally created
I'm like, yeah,
influencers.
I don't like women, but I got a crush on you.
She literally created
Yep.
influencers. I gotta go.
Yep.
She's the best in the game. Okay.
You want me to ask you one more?
Yeah, we'll wrap up with one more each.
Okay, I got bedding and sheets.
Oh God, where are we going?
What kind of sheets do you use, and do you always buy the same kind? You know, some people are very like Egyptian cotton 450.
No, I'm like Amazon.
Okay.
I used to not care. Like I used to get them gifted by like my mom. That was like always something she would get me. But now this last few times, like 3 or 4 times, I've bought the same exact brand, but like in a different color.
So I just like spent like a little bit more on my sheets recently on like a nicer brand. I can't even think of the brand now, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm like,
really?
Okay.
Is there a difference?
They're just soft, like seriously soft, like a different level of soft. Like you turn and it's like, whoa.
I don't know. I'm just such a like gross sleeper that I don't really care. I don't know, but then again, I haven't like gone into like a like a nice luxury brand to be like, you know, life changing. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna wrap up with this one, Rachel.
Okay.
There's a lot of coin collectibles. So my final question is, what? You know what? I'm going to change that. I'm sorry.
Oh, boy.
There's a lot of vintage items. And particularly, there was like a vintage bell that I was thinking of for this one. What is one thing you want to be remembered by when you're older?
One thing I want to be remembered by. I would love to be remembered as like a good person.
Yeah, definitely.
I think for me, I would love to be remembered as like a hard worker. Good work ethic.
Yep.
Like a go-getter.
Yep.
Like, yeah, I might not want to...
All the things.
I might not want to do it, but like...
Yeah.
No, I would say my work ethic and like how I am as like a professional.
Okay.
I don't have a family right now. I'm not married. I can't be, you know...
Yeah, like a good mom or whatever.
No, a wife. No. I think just like, you know, I gave her a task. She looked at me like I was crazy, but she got the job done. Like that type of thing. Like she'll roll with it. Like I want to be remembered as like, oh, Rachel, yeah, she'll do it. You know, she would have done it. Down and dirty.
Yeah, I mean, I would say...
What would you say for you?
Yeah, I think I would say, I don't know, I just love when you go to like, you know, a funeral or something like that, and it was just like, oh, she was like an incredible person.
Yes.
Just like a well-rounded, like kind, loving,
generous, caring individual,
like stand-up individual. You know. I used to be like, oh, I want to be the life of the party, but I feel like you can do that and still be 100%. Like a balanced, you know, whatever. So
that's
just like,
funny because that was the first thing that came to mind, but I'm like that's not really like my identity anymore. It's like the life of the party.
I also kind of don't mind when like you go to like, for example, like a funeral and someone's like, oh my God, she was the best coworker. Oh my God, she was so fun. Oh, actually, I loved that she was so deep with me. Like a depth of a person. That's what I mean by kind of like being like a stand-up, well-rounded person, where it's like so many people from different parts of your life and different times of your life, but they all like love you for, you know, specific. Yeah, exactly.
What a good episode.
Anyways, triggered, baby.
As always,
the triggers were flowing.
If you guys like this episode, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel.
Yeah, and thanks for listening to another episode of You,
Me,
and the Flea.
See you next time.
Week.